Donaciones en Bitcoin.
There's very practical aspects to this move. One is there's very high costs with international remittances or international payments, which are a very significant percentage of El Salvador's economy. 20% or more, it's estimated, comes from like payments from workers overseas to El Salvadorians back home. And the fees on those transfers are oftentimes 10% or more of the value of the transfer. And the president of El Salvador has estimated that, that's $400 million annually a year lost in what's effectively a tax by banks on, say, workers abroad sending money back home to family. So cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin potentially offer a much lower cost way to remit money back home. Getting people more literate on finance is a global challenge, particularly in a country like El Salvador, where so few people have access to the financial system. And I think there could be some positive educational benefits from this move as well. Part of also the reasoning behind the president's announcement of buying Bitcoin is to try to create a kind of positive momentum, and a feeling in El Salvador that, maybe you should try to save some of this. We're going to be stepping in and buying more of this over time, and it might stabilize or help the price of Bitcoin go up, which is certainly going to make the experience of owning Bitcoin, I think, better for the average El Salvadorian. So stepping in as a buyer, I think, also helps maybe mitigate some of the risk that El Salvadorians will just sell the Bitcoin immediately as soon as they get access to it, and instead try to save it, which I would argue is also another benefit of this experiment is it may create a savings culture, or more of a savings culture, in El Salvador.
Pagan y no le cobran ninguna comisión.
A number of politicians in Latin America have announced that they're very interested in exploring this or even replicating it. I think many others are simply going to watch and see how this goes. So all eyes will be on El Salvador to see how this experiment plays out. There's real questions around whether criminals might flock to El Salvador to try to take advantage of the on and off ramps between Bitcoin and the traditional financial system that are being set up to make this experiment work. And there's been very effective law enforcement through the years on illicit activity conducted with Bitcoin. But we'll need to see whether El Salvador can be similarly effective of preventing El Salvador from becoming a haven for illicit activity and money laundering.